This is the front of the Gestapo Museum in Bergen, guys. It was this door, and they hated it. All of this building, the Nazis had occupied, of course. So we have a few wonderful things from the Second World War that you should see when you are around here. One of the best camps from the Second World War, preserved camps in north of Europe, is actually right outside of the city, where Russians and Yugoslavian people were working as slaves for the Germans back in the Second World War. There is several museums spread around on the west coast connected to the local history. Doesn't look very nice out here right now, guys. They are changing everything around the theater actually here now. These cameras over there are totally new. Yeah. Ja. Den nationale scene, 1909, guys. Take a long time before they are done with all of that. It's not until next year, guys. I gotta say, Henrik Ibsen was actually living in a street right over here. But they have turned down the house and they have not kept anything or built anything else to copy, for example, how it looked like where he was living. A lot of the locals don't even know that he had an apartment here in Bergen. That is the only thing that we have in Bergen that you can see. There's a statue of him, not especially beautiful even. So this is the theater park. I've always wanted to live downtown, but it's too expensive and it's very difficult to find anything actually. Okay, it's not difficult if you've got millions of Norwegian kroner, that is. Yeah, everything's getting so expensive. A lot of places downtown in Bergen this summer that are under construction and renovation. It's a lot of noise. Here comes the boat all the way from Selje. Wow, it takes a long time down to Bergen, guys. Yeah, it goes 2 times, 5 times, or six times a week. Yeah. The nice thing about those boats are that you can get outside up there on the second deck. Nice. That's how I remember it. Oh my god, it's funny. Ooh. Nice. Much better than the fish market. Well, it is a part of it in a way. This house, very new one. Button, the smallest cruise in the world, guys. That's what I like to say anyway. Man, like it's the only place where you can buy hot dog in the whole city. Crazy. Why do they line up there, huh? Another strange house that really needs some attention. Look at that, huh? Looks a beautiful building, but So many nice places in Bergen that didn't existed at all when I was younger. Like this one place over here. Huh? How fun isn't that, huh? I can remember these tractors. They call them grotas. They even made a children's program on the Norwegian television on something about that tractor some years back. Nice. This is really Norwegian culture, guys. And it's really looking like it was in Bergen in the old time. Nice. I like that they have this, what can I say, modern way of thinking. Yeah, these are stuff that I can remember from when I was young. Yeah, I have a lot of these things, similar stuff in my own home. Funny, huh? Yeah, I really like it. Maybe I can try to sell stuff from my own home. Another walking street in Bergen, guys, Marken. Oh yeah, and there's always a smid and a smooth to take somewhere. So we can try to get in here. Yeah, people struggle until the 27th of July, that is, because the B-bane is not working. You gotta take the bus. How and why did that baby corpse in Marken, why did they was up all the way up in East Down? That's a long way from here, but well, it's a story about everything. Yeah, this museum I am very fond of, guys. St. Jürgensen's Hospital, because it was here we had the leper people living. And this one, you see that church there, is absolutely one of the smallest churches in all of Norway. They actually have a few services here sometimes. Not often anymore, but it's here. And it's very, very culture historic, because it was one of the churches in here where they had meetings just right before Norway became an independent country, you know, guys. Denmark was ruling Norway for the longest time. Yeah, so in 1814, May 17, Norway became an independent country. And in this church, some of the big heads in Norway at the time had a meeting about how it was supposed to be, how they liked it to be. They called it a selective church or whatever. Says around here is one of the first rounds around the collections around the 1814 Norwegian first election, actually, something like that. Yeah. Down there you see the train station, guys, and the bus station is right next to it. It's not difficult to